Our muscles are going away because we haven't gone to the gym. I probably should be sleeping right now. I'll just stream for 10 minutes. Just enough time. I'll fucking stream for 10 minutes. Just enough time for me to get back in bed for an hour. This is my thing. What is this? What are these things? I wonder. What is that? Oh, shit. I don't know what these things are. Look at, boom. Pay me money so I can take my girlfriend out. So I cannot be poor. So I don't have to be poor anymore. What's up, Jennifer? How's it going? How's it going, buds? So we're back in Compton. I have to work. I don't see my girlfriend again until fucking Saturday. Sucks. And then that'll be... I only have 3... That's Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh no. No Saturday and Sunday. I might have... You know what? I might have to get a room for that weekend. Because I might not be wanting to drive back and then drive all the way back up. I'm okay, you know. Feeling good, looking good. Just a little bit tired. It's a long-ass drive to where I gotta go. But yeah, you know. We are doing okay as far as like mental health. How are you? I kept fairy tale over. It was that whole weekend with my girlfriend was like a fucking dream. I can't even believe, like, it was just like a dream, you know, like going, you know, waking up with her and fucking like no holds barred, like just amazing, you know. It was a little insight into what I think our life is gonna look like when we finally move in together. And it's beautiful and it's exciting and it's something that's like, it's not gonna be boring, you know. I don't think it'll ever be boring. One, because she's neurodivergent, and two, because I'm mentally ill, you know. I'm now thinking that I might have, well, not now thinking, but like I've been trying to pay attention to my patterns to see like, because when I talk to people, they're always like, do you have, one of the questions they ask for like these damn, you know, fucking interviews for like mental illnesses and shit, therapy, they always ask like, oh, do you have periods where you're very like, you don't have any energy, and then, you know, the next day it's like you have a good period of having a lot of energy, and then you have a period right after that of just being really fucking down and just not mentally there. I recorded that already. So I don't know what that means. And then looking back, and you know, I was on a lot of drugs and shit, so I never really took it seriously, but I was diagnosed with BPD. But I never took it seriously, and I still don't know if that's what I have, but it's like fucking, it's probably a mild case of it or something, but you know, the one thing is that my girlfriend is, we're working together to figure out how to be, it's been a long time for the both of us, you know, so we're just trying to figure it out. But yeah, so Discovery Kingdom, that shit pissed me off. It's a cool, but like if you wanted to do like if you wanted to do a Six Flags, if you're here in California, like around, you know, maybe northern or southern, like if you're in the South Bay, you know what I mean, and you're like fucking like you go to Magic Mountain up there in Valencia, and it's just I feel like that place, just the lines for rides are so incredibly long that it forces you to have to get a flash pass, because then you'll only, if you don't, you'll only be riding like fucking depending on the hours for the park, because it always changes. Ours for that day was 11 to 7. So that's not a lot of time. I mean, it's like a what? Like a work shift, I guess. You know what I mean? 8 hours or whatever the fuck. But like it's not a lot of time for the amount of money that you're paying. You know what I mean? To only ride one roller coaster. So if you're like going to Magic Mountain in Valencia and you know Six Flags Magic Mountain and shit, and you're like, fuck, dude, like I wish there was another park where I could ride roller coasters that was like it was Six Flags, had the same vibe, but like I didn't have to wait in line forever. Go and look at their locations, because you'd be surprised that they have different kinds of Six Flags. They have Magic Mountain, they have Discovery Kingdom. They have different kinds, and this one had more animals, I guess. It wasn't as big, and so that, for that reason alone, it was a lot more chill. And I was paying attention to what people, because I didn't drink. I don't normally drink around my girlfriend. I will drink if she says, oh, let's go to a bar or something, you know, like, or she's like, oh, do you want to have a drink? I'll be like, okay. But I wasn't drinking, but I was paying attention to what people had in their hands. And if you know, in Valencia, they only allow you to drink beer. So from what I know, when I was there, I was only allowed to drink beer inside of a beer garden, like a designated beer area. In Discovery Kingdom, people were walking around with tall boys and fucking like, you know, like fucking beers and shit and drinks. So, which I thought was pretty cool, because, you know, it allows you to enjoy your adult beverage and also still see the park. You know what I mean? One downfall is that the rides were constantly breaking down. Do I have a PP? I have 3. I have a natural one. I have one that I pack with, because it's kind of, that's just a packer. It's also a stand to pee, but I don't know how to use it that way because it's hard. And then I also have a big, like, it was described to me as a dick you only want to take when you're like disgustingly horny, right? So I have that one, and then I have the regular. I have my micro peen, which it's not small, guys. It's pretty big. And then we have, you know, our muscles and shit. But, you know, anyway, so Discovery Kingdom, if the rides just didn't break down all the fucking time, I would say that was we'll do it on a scale of like 1 to 5. That was like a 4 point. It was like a 4.0. They had about 7 or 8 like thrill rides. They had Medusa, Kong, Joker, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Lasso of Truth, Sidewinder thing, bullshit. Oh, the boomerang. They had a water ride. I wanted to get on this gosh darn whitewater safari. I fucking totally forgot to take my girl on that. Like that was one I wanted her to go on, because I think those are so fun. You know what I mean? Like where they stick you on the little thing and you go down like the fucking the whitewater fucking like shit. Those are so fun, you know? we'll just have to we'll have to go again to a different theme park and just, that one was not, she told me it got to the point where after the Joker, we got to the Joker, this is the first roller coaster of the whole day, right? Because we immediately went and I needed to make sure that she got to paint with her fucking dolphins. That was most important thing of the whole fucking shit. And so we did that, and then we got food, and then we fucking went to the Joker, stood in line. It was hot as fuck, sweaty, direct sunlight for most of the fucking line. Like a good portion, like all of the line, basically. And then we get up to the front of where they let you into the roller coaster. The people in front of us get on the roller coaster. They leave. Then our train comes. And they open up the fucking queue lines, right? And they let us go. You have to walk across the roller coaster, put your shit in the fucking container on the other side so that it's there when you are going to exit and you can grab your shit, right? I understand why they do that. I get it. But so we get there and we put our shit in the thing and we sit down on the ride. And fucking, we hear the dreadful shit that I never want to fucking hear again. Is basically, guests that are in the queue line, can you please step back behind the yellow line and be careful of the doors that are going to be opening? Riders, my guests that are riders on the actual train, if you can get up and step back into the queue line. The Joker is experiencing... my shit's inside out. The Joker is experiencing fucking, is malfunctioning or whatever, the shit. And they said basically you can leave or you can go or you can stay or you can go. But they didn't have an expected time of when it was going to be fixed. And so that was all fine. Like, I was like, okay, like, sucked. First roller coaster of the day. That sucked. You know what I mean? But what are you going to do? If I can cry about it, all right, we'll stand here and we'll wait. Hopefully our luck, is this a vein? Hopefully our luck it'll just be fixed in a second. No, that wasn't the case. Are you a biological woman or a man? I can't tell. Sorry if what I'm saying is offensive. No, it's not offensive. To other people it might. For me, no. I'm a biological woman. I still have a vagina. But I don't have any boobies. Here is my scar and my pepperoni nips. And so, I was like, okay, fucking shit. You know what I mean? I was getting very irritated because it didn't seem like anybody was trying very hard to help any of us. And then, so I guess there was a train that got stuck on, like, people got stuck on the train on the ride somewhere. And so they fucking did like 10 cups of water for everybody on the train. And not us. Not the people that you literally took their belongings and their drinks and all of their shit and they can't get to it now. Fuck us. Fuck us waiting. Oh, because we're in the shade and shit. I guess we don't need water or whatever. But, fuck that. That was bullshit. So people, they even had water bottles, were grabbing like cups of water. I was like, can I get one, dude? Like, I'm thirsty, bro. And so my girlfriend was starting to tell me, she basically told me, like, you could stand there upset or we can leave. And I was all like, I wanted to ride the fucking ride. And so then she started getting upset because she realized that we were stuck. We couldn't leave even if we wanted to. She was like, we want to go, but our stuff is over there in that container, in that box. Can you get it for us? And they wouldn't do it for whatever protocol situation, whatever reason. And the fucking maintenance man was trying. Some dude basically pressed the fucking maintenance guy, and he got some people's stuff and then went to go fix the ride because that's not his fucking job, And then my girlfriend was like, well, we can't leave. We don't have our shit. And they're like, well, you can leave, but you just have to come back for your stuff. She's like, I'm not leaving my phone, my passport, all of my important items, my debit card. Like, I'm not gonna leave this shit here and fucking take off. Mind you, these operators for these rides are fucking like children. They're like, they can't be a day over 16 almost, it seems like. Maybe 18 at the most, but like they're like fucking children. So I'm like, you know, I just want to fucking beat them up. Like, do something. You know what I mean? Do something. That's what was getting me so angry. It's like, you're in a thing of customer service. I get it. People suck. Customer isn't always right. I get it. But when you're standing there and there's nothing to do, and you're just sitting there fucking with your fucking twiddling your thumbs, waiting for somebody to do, and someone asks you for help, you help them because that's your job. They just ask for water. Oh, can you fill my cup with water and ice, please? It's literally right there. Dude, little fucking 16-year-old boy was like, no, you got to stand in the whole line for the water. But I'm not ordering water because I have a cup that is a fucking literal, I could drink for free all day long in this cup. I'm not ordering shit. So yes, I'm going to the order pickup line to pick up water. Why do I have to stand in a line for them to tell, for what? So I'm taking up a spot now from somebody that actually wants to fucking order food and shit. And I'm just here with the cup that's literally going to take 2 seconds for you to put ice and water in it. And I will leave on my happy way. Nope. He's like, oh, I'm taking receipts here. That pissed me off because I worked in fucking restaurants pretty much my whole work experience. You know what I mean? There is never a time in the food industry where there's nothing to do. So when I see this kid and I'm asking for help, I'm like, can I get some fucking water? I didn't say it like that. I was like, can I get water here and some ice? And he's all like fucking thumbing me to the line that I clearly see, dude. I see the line. I'm just not trying to stand in a fucking line for ice and water. I'm not ordering anything. I'm picking it up. He's like, I'm taking receipts here. Well, this is an order pickup line. I don't have a receipt because I'm not fucking ordering food. I'm picking up water. So, you know, that shit pissed me off. It's like, you're not doing anything. There's nobody here picking up any food. It's literal fucking like, not even fucking 2 steps away from you to fucking give me ice. Just ice. Just ice would have been nice. Just ice. Just ice. I paid for the fucking cup to drink. Just give me ice then. But no, I was in the order pickup line and I would, fucking got upset and shit. But that shit's fucking bullshit. It's like, I understand you got your thing. They said they probably told your fucking young ass to sit here at this fucking window and do this job and take the receipts. But guess what? You're not a NPC robot. There's nobody in line. You're not putting out anybody or making any big fucking adjustment to give me ice water. As a matter of fact, you probably should. It's hot as fuck. Do you want me to die out here? What happens then? Customer asks for ice water at the wrong window, doesn't get it, shortly passes out, fucking steps away, and dies. What happens then? What happens then? Oh, fuck me. I was taking receipts. Went to the wrong window. Like, that pissed me off. Yes, it did. It made me very upset. Because coming from somebody that works in a fucking food, that has worked in kitchens and multiple different things. I worked at the zoo, did all of this shit. I didn't have to do some of the stuff that I did. But you're in a position of customer service. So you would think that if you're not too busy and it's not making your job crazy and it's not making anybody else's time horrible and you're not really breaking any rules, that you would want to provide service for a customer. But if that's not what's happening, I get it. But for me, it angers me because I'm always the person that's going a step and above of what I'm supposed to be doing. And so when I see someone that's just standing there doing no job, no work, no nothing, and I'm just asking for something simple, it really did irk me because it's like, okay, cool. So this is our future, right? These are our kids. This is what it is. They just get taught to just Just stand there and just take the receipt. And if you ain't got a receipt, just twiddle your thumbs and look at all the people that fucking are just people watch. Just that's half of your job at that point. Towards the end of it was the end of the day. It wasn't like anything was busy or anything like that. You know, part of his job was just to people watch. And the main portion was to take a receipt. He didn't even make any food. You take a receipt, you look back, and you grab the food that was made for you. It's not a hard job. I just wanted ice water. And I guess I went about it the wrong way. Or I reacted wrong. I should have just walked away and found another fucking place to get ice. But that shit fucking made me not. That shit fucking pissed me off. It really did. It really, really made me angry. Because I'm not. It's like, so what's the protocol here? What's the protocol? Do I stand in line? So the people that are taking the orders, right, also have to do the drinks? That's not even how it fucking works and whatever. So, yeah, apparently I was wrong for that. I felt like an asshole afterwards, but I also understand where the fuck I was coming from. And, you know, like, that's just how it is for me. Maybe, you know, next time I won't get so fucking frustrated with it. And I'll just laugh and walk away. I'll laugh in their face. Because I think it's part of it is fucking hilarious. Oh, I'm just taking receipts here. Yeah, okay, dude. Do your thing, bud. Take your fucking receipts for the last hour of your shift and just fucking skim by just doing the least amount of work that you can do. I get it. I've done that. I get it. But I've also I never in my life have I turned someone away for a fucking drink that was literally like right there. I don't do that. Like, me personally, I would have been like, no one's here giving me receipts. I have someone at my window, and all I have to do is this. Wasn't a walk to the back. It wasn't like I told you to fry some fucking fries up for me or anything like that. It was just, please, can I have some? It's hot. I paid for a cup and I want to pick up water. I don't want to order it because it's fucking free. Water's free, period. You should, if there's people standing in line for fucking drinks, like, it just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. It was like, I guess there's like a set thing, and then there's like you choose to do more or not do more. And the guy just chose to sit there and twiddle his thumbs and lean on his fucking counter and fucking finger me to the line that I clearly see. You know what I mean? Like, that shit's rude. First of all, don't finger me to some fucking line. You know what I mean? And then when I ask, like, I'm like, I can't get water here. You know what I mean? You're like, you got it. Well, if you could have been just direct and been real nice, and I probably would have walked away. You'd probably been like, hey, man, you know, I'm just, you know, trying to, like, fucking, if you were just real with me, just like, hey, you know, I can't, you know, I don't want to. Just say that. Just say that then. Just say, hey, you know what? I don't want to. I would have been like, oh, you know what? Fair enough. Fucking guess I should fuck off then. Don't give me no bullshit like, I'm just here taking receipts. Shut your bitch ass up and do a job, please. Like, I do jobs all the time. If that's the fucking mentality that this person has in the workplace, they're going to be very, very upset later on in life when they figure out that that's not how it works. That's not how it works. You know what I mean? They're just lucky to be in the situation that they're in now because they're kids and they're working at a theme park. But if you ever decide to actually work in a fucking actual restaurant, be prepared to be put through the ringer and to be doing everyone else's job while you're doing your own. Is that how it's supposed to be? No, but it's also not like I was asking for the fucking the stars and the moon in the sky. I wasn't asking you to do 10 burgers, all of them different fucking, well, I want this one medium, all different temperatures, to also fucking do salads, to give the person the water, to fucking to assemble everything, to fucking literally, I wasn't asking for very much. And I know that's going to piss my girlfriend off because she works in customer service. But what I will say is that she is right. She's always right. But I have it was more of my personal issue, I guess, than an actual issue. But that's where it came from. It wasn't me just trying to fucking get my way. I don't, fuck it. It was me being upset at the fact that there is literally nothing that you're doing. You're doing nothing. There's no one giving you a receipt. There's not that much to fucking... You're not having to walk on a dock of some roller coaster that's broken, that might come speeding down into the shit, and you might just get moppy-wopped and fucking murdered right there for trying to give me something. No, that wasn't it. You were safe in your little thing. I get it. It's probably hot back there. Just trust me. I get it. I've been there. Just give me some fucking water, please. Or ice. Or be honest, and then just tell me that you don't want to. Don't be like, I'm just taking receipts here. No. What I hear is, I don't like my job. Then why are you there? You're a child. You're a child. You can literally be doing anything. Anything. The fucking chick that we got the flash passes from, they didn't have to do anything. Now, I get it. That's their job. They have to listen to complaints. You know what I mean? But they could have easily said, oh yeah, sorry. You know what I mean? Sorry. We'll give you a free discount through your email later, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But no, they went and actually did something. They didn't have to. You know what I mean? And it almost looked like the person at the window didn't even know what to do about the situation. They could have easily just played it off as like, oh yeah, I don't know. Or like, you know what I mean? Just be like, just give some bullshit shit just to get my girlfriend out the window. But no, they actually tried and came up with a plan that worked for everyone. We're no longer in your window and we're happy. So that works, you know? Who's that person looking out the window? What? But other than just like, other than that, which I don't know if I'm being an asshole or like outwardly, to me, I could have handled it differently, but also I didn't ever have to even think in my brain to handle it differently because it's water and ice. Just give it to me. I'm not asking you to go and talk to your supervisor or you to fucking like like it's not a hard task. You know what I mean? So I did it with testosterone. You know? I guess I would have to look at it like, would I want somebody talking to my girlfriend like that? I don't think my girlfriend's the kind of person that's just gonna like give them the ice water so they can fucking get the fuck out. Like, you know what I mean? Just like, here, take your shit and leave type of shit. You know what I mean? That's how I view my girlfriend. Would I want somebody to get mad, to be frustrated with her? Probably not. Probably not. That shit's that I would never be in that position because I would just give them water and ice. But you know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? What else did we see there? We saw some tigers. We saw tigers. They were close, very close up there. There was like a little spot where they had like big, tall looking mirror, like looking in. They weren't mirrors. They were like windows. Obviously, it wasn't fucking like glass and shit. It was like some gangster ass, like bulletproof, tiger proof, fucking bomb proof fucking window things. Because them motherfuckers are huge. And they're just like big cats and stuff. The fucking, like, one of them was like doing his like little butt wiggle, getting ready to pounce on the other one. It was so cute. And then we seen some cheetahs, and the penguins were like fucking weird looking. I'm not sure if they're my girlfriend said that they were puffers. What did she say? I don't know. But they were a bird, and they looked funny, and they looked like they waddled, and they fucking like, and they were just swimming around, just being like their little penguin selves. You know what I'm talking about. And it was cute. And we went to a nice restaurant that had fucking, it was called Pinocchio's. And it had a bunch of fucking Pinocchio themed shit. It was one of those restaurants that had, and I didn't know. I was just like, she said she wanted Italian food to me. And I was like, okay, we're going to get her some Italian food. And so I was just like, I looked at a few places, like, there wasn't any, they were trying to give me like bars and grills for Italian. I was like, for what? For one Italian pasta dish? What? And so I found this spot, Pinocchio's, and I looked at the menu and I was like, okay, they're known for their sauces and their sandwiches. If they're known for their sauces, we're doing, and it's like a fucking Italian flag. I was like, okay, we're going there. So we went there, and it had all, like, it was the place with all the like pictures and of people that have been there, and autographs and Pinocchio shit and fucking like celebrities and stuff like that and cool little things. And it was neat. And the customer service there was top notch. Best. Like over the top. You know what I mean? The thing that you have to do, like, is just take an order, and then you don't have to interact with them or be over or do anything. You don't have to do any of that. All of that is extra. All of that is extra, and I know that it's for they want a good tip and stuff, but like still, like, the customer service there was fucking amazing. It was good, and it just added to the experience. You know, I felt like, you know, it was like a homey. My girlfriend got a spaghetti bolognese, and I was like, let's order this. I don't ever order like I wouldn't order a sandwich there. I would have got like a pasta, but I was like, she's gonna get the pasta. I could try her pasta. They're known for the sandwiches. Let's order a fucking sandwich. And you know, and then we ordered. I got her hooked on beer cheese, so we ordered garlic bread and beer cheese, and obviously they were like, do you want 2 slices or a half loaf? And I just think that that's a big gap, you know, from 2 slices to half a loaf. Like, it wasn't like, you know, it wasn't like 2, 4, 6, like 18. You know what I mean? It was like 2 or 20. You know what I mean? Like, so obviously we did the half loaf, and so that came out, and it was just like fucking a ton of garlic bread and beer cheese, and that was delicious. And then they came out with our stuff, and the bolognese was like tasted like home. So like that customer service of making you feel like you're not like really at it's like, you know, it's just like, oh, you're at home, like you're not here as a, like, you live here, you know what I mean? This is the kind of experience a local would get, you know, coming in here. You know what I mean? Like, and so it just added with the homey tasting food and the good vibes and the nice. It was just an amazing spot. My top 3 places that I've ever been at with. It was amazing. It was the best. It's the best. The best. Other than that, you know, we did the fucking, and then we took everything to we had so much shit. We had so much food. When we did Black Bear Diner, I got the 10-ounce chicken fried steak. We were really, really stoned in that restaurant. They came and gave us biscuits, and I told my girlfriend, I was like, here, baby, I'm going to butter your biscuit. And the fucking waitress, of course, was just arriving to ask something as I said that, and she started laughing, and I fucking know my face got red as fuck, because I was like not expecting any, well, whatever. So that happened, and it was just a really good weekend. It was like a tremendous weekend of like everything. It had its ups, it had its downs, it had its like fairy tale moments, and then it had its like horrible fucking like, you know, I'll see you later, you know. You never know what could happen, you know. When you leave the person, they could just be walking out of the door to work. You never know if they're going to come back. Who knows? But I have plans to see her this weekend. So we'll see if all of that, you know, I want it to happen. Who knows? You know, maybe I die or something. I don't fucking know. But my plans are to pull up there again and to see her. And this time we'll be on the coast. And we'll just be like doing beach day and stuff. And the original. Yeah, I read all of this shit already. I've read all of that stuff. Nobody's talked in a long time because they're listening. These nuts. Anyway, so yeah, we had our original plan to go to this Airbnb, and I think it was good to just not do that. And so we backed out of that, and then we ended up getting a hotel on the coast. So I'm looking forward to that. It's all an experience. You never know what you're going to get, like, with these places. You know what I mean? So I will update you guys with that shit. Well, you know, just fucking chilling. I'm chilling. We are chilling, D's. How are you? I'm probably going to get off here pretty soon and just get back in bed for a little bit. What was it that I needed to do? I guess find work clothes. I don't even want to go to work, dude. I'm tired. Tired of this bullshit. Tired of being broke, man. This shit fucking is stupid. It's good. It's hanging. You know, dick is swanging. You know what I mean? Just fucking tired of being broke. You know? So, we're getting a big boy job here pretty soon, and hopefully we won't be broke anymore. We won't have this bullshit that happens to me like every other fucking week. Just trying to survive. I'm happy. I don't really like have any complaints other than just being poor. I hate that shit. I fucking am getting so tired of it. I want to punch poor in its face. You know what I mean? I want to punch it. So that's our next thing. That's what we're doing. Look at this fucking dog. He's a beetle. He's just chilling. Oh my God, are you scared? Don't be scared. He's been butthurt because he got his hair cut. Yeah, he got his hair cut. Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna fucking let you guys go. Have a really good Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? It's Tuesday, right? I don't fucking know. Whatever. Have a good day. Kick its ass. Fist it. Bye.